Okay, welcome back. When we talked about the menu, we talked about the small and medium enterprises in the country having something to look forward to. Well, we're going to talk a little bit of money now with the Skye Bank SME business. Oh, Skye Bank SME business. That's what you said. Pongwem, according to. We want to talk a little bit of money. How is it that you're able to make some money, get some capital, able to invest, grow your business? Well, I'm not going to tell you anything because there are some people here who are going to be doing all the telling. From Skye Bank, they're going to be talking about small and medium enterprises, businesses. How do you grow them? How can they support you as, let me beg to borrow this, how can they say yes to you? They won't say yes to you. All right, Nkoli Kaokoli is a group head, retail banking. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Good morning.
And Ayo Olojede. Right?
Yes, please.
I got that. Head small businesses. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, we're talking about Skye Bank SME business. What exactly is Skye Bank SME business? I should ask you, small business.
After.
Okay, I should ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Skye Bank's SME business, we call it Small Business Group. It's about entrepreneurs, businesses owned by individuals. Mostly, we usually categorize them into three segments. We have the starter group, then we have the growing, and then we have the established businesses. So our SME business strategy is focused on these three groups, how to service them, and a lot of our offerings are, what we've done is that we've grouped them under two major groups. We have the financial offerings, and then we have the non-financial. What we've done before we came out with these offerings, we studied the SME sector in Nigeria. KPMG did a very robust study last year, 2014, and from there, they were able to identify the major challenges faced by SME businesses. Some of these challenges are things that, as a bank, you might not be able to solve because they require government to, step in and provide the solutions. But as a bank, we were able to isolate about four major challenges. They have challenge in the area of high cost of doing business. Most of them face that challenge. We have access to finance. Most of them complain that banks are unable to give them loans. They have access to markets. They produce goods. How do you move them? How do you contact the final consumer? And then we have the support services in the area of support services. So Skye Bank has come up with a strategy that has a bouquet of offerings tailored towards these challenges. For the access to finance, we've partnered with government, CBN, and Bank of Industry. We are one of the SME-friendly banks. We've signed an agreement with them. So government has disbursed about 200 billion for banks to, support these SMEs. And it also speaks to the high cost of doing business they have, because these loans are specialized. They come at a very low rate. It comes at 9% per annum. So businesses, SME businesses, can come into Skye Bank today and apply for any of these loans. That's one. In the area of, and then Skye Bank also as a bank, we have our own loans that are structured for SMEs. A bit more flexible. We don't have to ask for tangible collateral in the area of property. There are other, we are a bit flexible with the collateral. As you know, we are a regulated business, so we need collateral to lend to you, but something that is flexible and that speaks to SMEs.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of non-financial.
Like what? Okay. What's that?
For instance, they have stock. If you're a trader in the market.
What if you don't have stock?
You have something. You must
like
have.
Like what?
Like you have. Okay, you have inventory. You have. Some of them have. The inventory doesn't have to be tangible. Sometimes is in terms of your intellectual property. So if you understand the business and you look at the value chain, you'll be able to trap the cash flow. Even the cash flow itself is collateral. If you put something around the cash flow and make it difficult for the customer to get it outside of that chain, that banking chain, then you can lend against it.
Can they also, let me just clarify, can they also use their small assets like TVs and all of that, or computers as collateral?
Well, I don't know about TV,
No, but really,
but
that's the direction. We're not there yet. But then, because it's very difficult to be able to separate the the individual business owner from their business, and all of their expenses, it's taken out of one pocket. I want to buy the TV in my house, it's taken out of that pocket. I want to spend money to buy inventory, is also taken out of that pocket. So sometimes you want to look at not so much the fact that it's a TV, but then the value that you place on that TV. If I take your TV away, for instance, if you don't pay me back my loan, what value does that hold for you? For your kids, they are not going to be able to watch TV. So possibly that's some incentive enough for you to say, look, guys, don't take my TV, I'll pay you. So it's a direction that is not going to be impossible in this sector.
You spoke about the starter and then the ongoing and then the established.
Yes.
Now, the ongoing already knows how he got his money. Let's dwell on the starter. It's the person who's watching you today who is thinking, okay, these guys have money set aside for small scale business, and I want to start a small scale business. How does he go about reaching you and talking to you about getting a small loan to start his business?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. See, anybody can have a business idea about what it is that they want to be able to do. And it's not so much of just having that business idea, but it's so much of the person that is behind it. Skye Bank as an organization, we've had a lot of success stories helping business owners who are just starting out into business because of what they have been able to demonstrate, not necessarily with that new idea, but wherever it is that they're coming from. So it's a totality of a lot of different things converging together, not just that business idea. That's the way we look at it. I don't want to mention names, but then we have a lot of success stories in-house of businesses that we have helped to start, and they are established businesses in the society today.